Hello. Welcome to the Joe McNeil Podcast. This is episode 19. Today we have a special guest, long awaited, highly anticipated, Jesse White.
How are you, Joe?
Welcome to the podcast. Let me grab my notes here. Jesse's a good friend of the business, friend of myself, and I teach his daughter, Casey. We've known each other for, good grief,
it's been
6 years probably.
It's been longer than that, yeah. During COVID, I guess,
as the kids would say, 6 or 7. Yeah. So Jesse also listens to the podcast, he was the one fan that kept writing in. Please have me on the show. Please have me on the show.
Yep, that was me.
But I've got a little bio here, and we'll get into Jesse's story here. But let's see here. I had ChatGPT help with this.
Oh, wow.
So
this is going to be interesting.
Today, I'm joined by Jesse White. Jesse's a 20-year military veteran, retired from service, now working on the civilian side in cybersecurity. He's worked with the FBI, CIA, IRS, and just about everybody in between. Basically, he is a real-life Jack Ryan.
Wow.
He's also a husband, father of 3 daughters, a golf addict, a Rory McIlroy superfan, and someone we see all the time out here at Short Game with his family. His daughter Casey just finished her freshman year of high school, and I've had the privilege of working with her on her golf game.
That was all from ChatGPT?
I mean, I prompted it a little bit.
My kids must have been writing in that with the FBI and the...
So, give us a little 20 years.
I did 20 years, 10 months.
Yeah.
Some days. If you look at my retirement certificate, it'll tell you. But yeah, retired Air Force, retired in 2019, joined right after high school.
And you grew up in like Beaumont, Texas?
Yeah, Orange, Texas. So
yeah,
went to Little Cypress High School.
And you were a golf phenom growing up?
No, I never played a lick growing up. I didn't start playing until probably my second year in the military.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a good buddy that he was really good. He kind of like most of the junior golfers that you teach.
Yeah.
Played since I think he said he was like 5.
Wow.
Yeah, very young. Went on a scholarship to the University of Kentucky to play golf, and then just quit. He said he was burned out.
Yeah, and decided to get you into the game.
Yep. And so much like the military, I think when Chris was on, he kind of told you, golf is synonymous with the military, I think.
That's great.
So the commander would come find him and take him out to these tournaments to try to win.
Yeah.
And, a few guys in the shop, we'd all go try to play. And I remember the first time I went out, I had a baseball glove on. Like I was that guy. Yeah.
Iron covers.
Yeah, iron covers, the works.
When the guys get picked by the commander, is that like, are they like, yeah, this is cool? Or are they like, oh, shoot, I got to spend 5 hours with this dude?
I think the leadership doesn't like it. They, at least back in the day, you could tell like carries a little favor.
Of course it does. Yeah. Hey, that's all right. So got in out of high school, planned to stay, whatever, you're 4 to 6, or you were like, I'm going 20?
No, Joe, when I first joined, I'll be honest, I was doing 4 years and I was leaving.
Yeah.
I really wanted to go to college. I had a couple of things. My dad and I talked about it, and so I decided the military route.
Yeah.
They offered me some additional, rank when I was in basic training. If you sign up for 2 more years, we'll give you 2 more stripes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, absolutely not. I'm leaving. Got to the end of the enlistment, and they offered me some money to stay based on my career field, and decided I'd stay.
Yeah.
Got to my 10-year mark. I came down to be a military training instructor here, like a drill instructor, and did that for about 5 years.
I had no idea. You were like screaming at kids?
Yeah.
Dude, I can so see that.
I thought you knew. A lot of people know. No. But yeah, so I did that. And then...
was that back when you could actually like yell?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Like now they get their feelings hurt. And
it's different now. I would tell you, the MTIs don't work. They can only work so many hours. Yeah. When I was there, I'll tell you, Joe, we would get there about 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't leave till, especially if they were in early weeks of training.
Yeah.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Did you ever get like, how many are you working with at a time?
So when I first got there, we were doing a scale down in the military. And so our flights were super small. In fact, we had single flight. Like they have a brother-sister flight.
Yeah. Okay.
Or brother-brother flight. We had single flights, and you'd have multiple TIs on it. But towards about my second year, we started plussing up. So you'd have like about 55 to 60 trainees
Yeah.
that you were,
And you're pretty, I mean, you're like responsible for them.
absolutely.
Yeah. So did you get like, you get a group in and you just start, you're kind of eyeing them like, no, this one's going to be a problem.
Yeah. I'll tell you, you learn a lot about leadership.
Yeah.
You can look at certain folks and kind of tell, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
After you've been there a while, you can tell what kind of person they're going to be,
Yeah.
their leadership abilities. So you learn real fast.
I like love discipline, but I would have been awful because I have to say something or crack a joke. And I just know it's going to be like, McNeil, shut it.
So everybody says that. Everybody's like, I can't do that job. I would tell you, a lot of people say that about, I've never seen, no, that's not him.
Yeah.
When you're down there and you're responsible for these people,
Yeah.
your performance, your rank, everything depends on how they do.
Yeah.
It changes the game.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I could scream at kids all day long. I don't have a problem with that. I just mean being the one screamed at,
Yeah.
I'm just going to.
Oh, that part. Yeah. So
I'm going to.
I will tell you, it wasn't as bad as, I played football, so
Yeah.
two-a-days was probably way worse
Yeah. Yeah.
than basic training was for me.
I've taught a bunch of like drill instructors and they come in for lessons in their horse. And I go, what do you do? And he goes, drill instructor.
Yeah.
He goes, we got a new class. And I taught one guy that during COVID, he was like, he had to babysit him in hotels. Like a guy would get COVID or, or they thought they did. And so he was like, yeah, that's like my job. And he goes, and these idiots keep sneaking out. I'm just going to check on my mic. Yeah, we're all good. It's just a nightmare. You go through a whole recording.
Yeah, find out it didn't record.
Then you're
I'm
like,
trying to make sure that mic stays in front of me.
well, shoot. Where all did you serve and stuff?
Yeah, so I started out.
What can you tell us?
I tell you everything. Most of the stuff I did is not that.
It's a Prime Video now.
Yeah, it's a Prime.
There's a series called Jack Ryan. Check it out.
It's on YouTube too.
Yeah, based on Jesse White.
No, I obviously started my career right here at Lackland. We went to Keesler for my tech school is very long because of computer. So when I first started, I was doing computer and cryptographic systems.
And back then, it was like
it was like 11 months long.
Floppy disks and stuff.
Yeah, I did learn on platter discs, Joe. Not even the floppies. Seriously,
the big 5 1/4.
No, big. Discs.
Okay.
Yeah, the things that they used on like think like way back in NASA. You know what I mean? Like the old school mainframe computers.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So did 11 months there, and then we PCS to Luke Air Force Base in Phoenix.
What is PCS?
So it's permanent change of station. So we moved there.
Cool.
Went to Phoenix. We were there for 5 years.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then we came down here to Lackland for my drill instructor tour. Did 5 years here. Went to Germany, 4 years there, and then Colorado for 4 years.
Wow, you've been all over. What was your favorite place?
I think if you ask my wife, and it's probably Germany. I loved it too.
Yeah.
The lifestyle is a lot different when you live there.
Yeah.
Very slow pace. Sundays, you absolutely can do nothing. Like there's
like
no mowing grass.
Everything should. Oh, it's
no mowing grass.
Oh,
absolutely.
Whoa,
no mowing grass. No.
I thought we defeated Hitler.
No, honestly.
That's why you don't mind your HOA now. You're like, hey, man,
it's the same thing.
I'm allowed to walk outside on Sunday.
Exactly. I can mow my grass on Sunday here.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. I had no idea.
Yeah, you can't. There's a lot of things you can't do on Sunday. No, they don't like loud activities and things like that. Obviously, the kids played outside.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, it slows you down, right? So we had a lot of family time, a lot of cues on
That's
Sunday.
Cool. I mean, that's
so
I'm all for that. So you can't watch football.
No, you can have
like you're screaming.
German neighbors like he's had it again.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Germany was probably, I think, our fan favorite.
Were you playing golf when you were out there?
I did. I played golf. So we played on base a lot.
Yeah.
I did play a couple of the German courses. Definitely different. You're playing in meters versus the yards.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and I didn't at the time.
Oh, God.
Didn't have a lot of money, so I didn't even have a rangefinder or anything. So you're out there like
just eyeballing.
Yeah, I think it looks like it's 100 yards.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But so Germany was definitely the favorite. I think for me, tour wise, Colorado was probably my favorite. I was a first sergeant there.
In Colorado Springs.
So we were up in Aurora, so at Buckley Air Force Base, yeah,
Okay.
near Denver,
Yeah.
right
Oh,
outside
cool.
Denver. So
And you're a Broncos fan now?
no, definitely a diehard
And
Cowboys fan.
diehard Cowboys. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Me and Scotty.
Yeah, that's cool. What you got 3 kids?
Yeah, I have 3 girls. Our oldest is 26.
Oh wow, I did
Yeah,
not realize Kaylee.
yeah, Kaylee's 26. Cadence, obviously worked here. She's 22,
Yep.
and I hope I don't get these ages wrong. They're gonna scream at me.
Yeah, don't matter.
And then Casey's 14. So
Yeah. Cadence is pregnant.
yes, Cadence
You're
is
gonna be a
pregnant.
grandfather.
I'm gonna be a
I'll
grandfather.
give you some advice, huh?
Yeah, please do. I deserve it. I think I clowned on you a little bit, and
Yeah. I don't like grandpa.
yeah, me neither. Pat, pat.
Yeah, that's cool. We're excited. Do they find out what it is? You don't have to say.
No, they.
Not allowed to.
I think they do know.
Oh, okay, but
but
they're
they're
not
doing
sharing
the
it.
gender reveal. No, they don't. So they didn't look. So
Oh,
it's in her record. We keep
yeah.
asking her like, hey, just give us a login.
You got to go to a gender reveal.
Yeah. So they'll be down in what?
I'll
I
give you
think
my
Lake
official stance on gender reveals.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Here was ours. Doot, doot, doot.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, mom. Oh yeah, we're having a boy. Actually, with Elijah, we did not find out.
Really?
We were like our first one. We want to be totally surprised. We'll find out with all the others.
Wow.
And I was like, it's a boy. It's a boy. And we didn't even really have I don't even remember what his name was going to be. All the kids, you don't want to know, like, what were you going to call him if he was a girl? But yeah, that's interesting. Let's see here. ChatGPT did give me some questions here. What do civilians, this is a good one, misunderstand most about military life?
I mean, I think most civilians have a good handle on, especially if they've been around the military bases.
Yeah.
I think probably the general population probably think that, most folks come in the military to, they didn't have a path or something out of high school.
Yeah.
I will tell you that's not the case.
Yeah.
A lot of times. I mean, we get folks that have bachelor's degrees. I've had folks that have master's degrees.
Yeah.
They just want to serve.
Yeah.
And obviously you get the ones that are, right out of high school, like myself, that, had some plans, maybe they didn't pan out. And,
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's hard. Kids are, I mean, it's like,
yeah,
hey, you're 16. What do you want to do for the rest of your life?
exactly. And that was me. I will tell you that.
How serious are cyber threats right now?
Oh yeah, they're
well, we know a school. I don't know. Maybe we talked about this, but Uvalde's school system here.
I didn't hear that.
Well, they
got hacked.
Yeah, I mean that poor town had the school shooting.
Mm-hmm.
We know about that. And then the high school got hacked and held for ransom.
Yeah, ransomware. Yeah,
and they paid it. And I'm like, they shut school down for an entire week because they couldn't even get in the building.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, don't pay it, because then they're just going to come back. But then somebody's like, nah, man, it's like somebody over in, well, not Iran anymore, but somewhere.
A lot of countries. I mean,
it's not like it's some kid down the street.
I'll tell you how serious it is. So this morning I woke up. I have a network at my house, and I had a alert on my phone that said I had an intrusion detection, and it blocked it.
Wow.
So, yeah, there are things happening every day to everybody.
Yeah.
You just don't know it, especially, your home networks. A lot of people have just the basic wireless router, and they don't change the security settings or anything.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah. So I would highly advise.
I gave it a new password.
Yeah. New password.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't use words.
User.
Yeah. Anything in the dictionary.
Yeah. I was taught, I worked for Hallmark years ago, the greeting card company, and they came through and they had to give us passwords because, I don't know what we were dealing with. It wasn't like, I mean, it's greeting card designs, but it was very encrypted. They didn't want anybody getting it. So they're like, you all have to have your password. You need to you basically tell a story.
Yeah. Is
what they taught us to do. And I've done that ever since. And
yeah, my advice is use a song.
Oh, there you go.
And then like every letter,
Yeah.
And then you can sing it to yourself as you're typing it in, and it makes it easy to remember.
Oh, that's good. There you go. Yeah. It is pretty sad. We've had, Lacey's got an aunt she got, I won't mention her name, but she got, somebody called her, I think, or something like, hey, I'm got in a car wreck.
Mm,
And then she ended up giving them like $4,000.
yeah, that's so Kaylee
But
works.
they prey on
Yeah,
these
they do.
like really nice people
Mhm.
that are like, oh my
And
gosh.
most of them are older. Yeah, Kaylee works at Chase Bank, and they have folks come in all the time. She
That
can't
have,
tell us the stories, obviously, but
yeah.
she'll tell us, it happened again. I think she comes home to tell us these things to try to make sure that we know. You know what I mean?
She's like, don't give
Yeah.
them money. I do get this all the time. I'll get either a text or an email, and it's like, hi, I would like you to train my 2 sons. And it's like, and I've been getting these for probably 10 years, but I know an instructor that he's like, I'm just going to throw out a big dollar amount. And so he did, right? It says like $5,000. They go, perfect. So then they pay it.
Wow.
Okay. And then they do something to where, and then they go, oh, shoot, I overpaid. Can you send
Yes.
me that $1,000 back? So he sends $1,000 back, but then their original payment bounces
Mhm.
and he's out $1,000.
Yeah, I was selling Casey's golf clubs on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody tried to scam me.
Okay.
Yeah, they
They had
messaged
no
me.
idea what they were
Yeah, so
walking into.
exactly. Yeah.
That's an episode in the Jack Ryan series
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, they messaged me and said, they were going to take the clubs, and I'm like, well, do you want to look at them? Right, this was
No.
the Pink Prodigies. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And they're like, no. And so, I'm kind of letting them know, like, hey, they have, still got the reshaft with them and all these things. And the questions that they were asking, like
Yeah.
they were very, well, it's for my daughter. She doesn't live here.
Yeah.
And so,
You delivering.
yeah, well, then they asked, I might have a friend pick them up, but I want to pay you now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, 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 I don't feel comfortable with that. I was like, you can pay me when I bring the clubs. No,
Yeah.
no, no, no. I insist. And so then I'm like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? And they said, basically they had put some money towards mine, but
Yeah.
it didn't work because they have a business account.
Oh,
They
of
need
course.
me to send them some money so that
Yeah.
it establishes that connection. I'm like, you guys are out of your mind. So then I just started,
Messing with
yeah,
them.
just mess with them.
When I was super young, I got scammed. I was going to, I don't even know how I found this, but I found this supplier in Indonesia that could supply you with Xboxes and PlayStations. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to buy a bunch of these and then I'm going to resell them at a kiosk. And I was going to get a kiosk in the mall. I'm like, this would be great. So I'm going to drop quite a bit of money. And so I'm going back and forth. How do I know this is, not a scam? He sends me his business certificate. And I was like, all right, great. So I had a credit card processor at the time. And I'm like, or I don't think it had anything to do with that. Oh yeah, yes it did. Has well, anyways, whatever. I wire him some money,
Yeah.
really stupidly, and never heard from him again. And I didn't get my samples,
Wow.
but I did talk him down. Hey, I was only going to give him like this is back when iPods were out, so I was going to get some iPods, PlayStation 2s or whatever was out at the time. I was going to make a lot of money, but
Yeah, definitely don't. There are people doing this stuff every day.
all right. So I don't know if anybody wants this, but we talked about passwords and email. Anything small business owners should be doing today to protect themselves?
Absolutely. In fact, I think small business owners are probably going to be the most targeted, right? Because
Yeah.
most folks don't have the money or the resources to pay a cybersecurity professional to take a look at their stuff.
Yeah.
And so I would just say, make sure, you keep up to date on your patches, right? So like if it's Windows based, whatever it may be.
We're on Windows 95 here. Is that
Yeah,
good?
that's perfect, Joe. That's probably the best platform, to be honest.
Yeah, unhackable.
Yeah, it's unhackable because nobody's using it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then on your network side, you know what I mean? I'm not going to obviously give a brand, but there are a few out there that
Or
I think
easy,
you have one of them here. So
easy to hack.
no,
No,
they're
they're very good.
yeah, they're very good.
Yeah.
And they provide a certain level of security. Just remember, everything is hackable.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if they want to spend enough time, they're probably going to get in.
Yeah.
So you're trying to just throw up.
I don't know what they would
fences.
do with us here. You know what I mean? Like if we got hacked, it's like
Ransomware. That's the majority of what
oh,
folks
okay.
are doing.
They're like, hey, we locked you out, and we're like, well, people will still hit golf balls without a radar.
Yeah. But yeah, your systems are separate. So.
All Okay. When did you fall in love with golf?
Oh, Joe, that's a tough one because I'll tell you, I hated golf when I first started. I was not good at it. I was hacking around. It was probably, I think, I won't say it was one day I fell in love. I think over time, I started to enjoy it more. You know, you get out in the nature,
Yeah.
scenery, especially like Colorado and some of these places that we've been.
Oh, heck yeah.
Um,
Did you have any moment where you're like, you got a birdie early on, or
eh,
maybe a par, or a double bogey, or like whatever was good
so
then, where you're like, oh my god, I think I got it.
I will tell you, I sucked for a long time. I mean, I played baseball growing up too, so it was hard to get that swing out. I yeah,
These questions coming up are so good.
it. I mean, seriously, I was like upper 90 shooter
Yeah,
until probably about 2017.
yeah,
I went to Korea. I was pretty higher in rank while I was there.
yeah,
So most folks go there, they're younger and they go out and I won't say party, but they have a good time, right?
yeah, yeah,
As a senior ranking person, like you don't want to be seen downtown
yeah.
with the rest.
Doing that.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, I'm not a big drinker anyway, so I uh I made myself 2 goals while I was there. One was to finish my degree, and the other one was get better at golf.
Yeah,
So I spent like I'm serious, like we would play a round, and then on Saturday and Sunday we may play 2 rounds to
yeah,
make the turn.
yeah.
Um, and my golf game substantially, I mean, it was amazing. I think I left there, I was shooting low 80s, like,
Nice.
and I remember, I think I shot a 78 one time,
Yeah,
and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
that's when you start to, I think, fall in love with the game. Like,
yeah.
I can really do this.
Everybody starts talking
Yeah, I
about
might be
you
able to
then
go
too.
pro.
Yeah. Cheer that guy shot 78.
Yeah.
I haven't had anybody yet this year, but every year I get one or two guys that have just broke 80
Yeah.
and they come in here and they're going pro.
Yeah, we're just
I had
banging
I
them
had
out.
a guy years ago. This is the greatest one. I'm sure he doesn't listen to this. I don't even remember his name, but he shot 78 in Divine. And he was like, I think I'm gonna go pro. And I'm like, what? Like,
Pro in what?
yeah. And he was dead serious, man. And it's like,
Wow.
wow. And it was basically like, are you the coach? Are you going to be along for the ride? And I'm like, dude, I have no problem charging you for lessons, but we got to be honest
Yeah.
here. Like,
Let's just see where this goes.
I'm like, dude, yeah, I couldn't hardly believe the 78, to be honest with you. I was watching him hit. I was like, are you sure? Was that on a par 3? Um, why Rory McIlroy?
So I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not a huge Rory. I mean, I am a Rory fan. Like I think he offers the game a lot. I think what I respect about Rory is he cares about the game of golf, right? I know you
Because
and
he's
I've
told
talked.
you this in
Yeah,
your private
no, 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 no.
conversations.
I've read it. No, I just seriously by some of his actions. You know what I mean? Like the whole live thing. I do think he was wrong on some of that. You know what I mean? As hard as he went. Um, and I've never told you this, but I think live has its place. I don't
Well,
know that
not
it's
for what? Another
yeah,
weekend?
yeah, exactly. I was reading this morning. They're seriously looking for investors.
Yeah,
They probably won't make it past the end of the year,
yeah.
but yeah, I
Well,
think
when you pay everybody,
yeah,
I mean,
and I think that's my point.
900 million to come over.
Yeah, if they took some of the young, like I don't, you said the younger talent, but my thing is some of these guys that are maybe not as good, you know what I mean, that aren't
Yeah,
going to be competitive on tour and they do the team based things.
yeah,
I could see folks wearing, much like folks wear Cowboys jerseys and, Astros and these things. Um, there is a place for it. I just don't know that they capitalized on it.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think too, my stance has always been guys are making so much money now. NFL, they're retired by 30.
Yep.
So most of those guys that join, you had a few young guys, but most of them weren't. Most of them were in their 30s. They had kids, families. They're probably sick of traveling.
Yep.
And then you're going, hey, here's $250 million to come join this. There's that light man again.
Yeah, I saw
Did
it
you
too.
notice?
Yeah,
He does it almost every podcast.
that's weird.
Yeah, we got something with our electrical. Oh, well, so
But I did get you something. Hold on.
wait.
Go ahead.
Um, well, I did have some Rory fanboy questions. These are pretty good. You can answer these or not answer them. At what point did your admiration for Rory cross from fan into this is becoming concerning for the family?
Probably when he won the Masters. No, I'm kidding.
And it says, let's see here. Be honest. Have you ever defended Rory harder than you defended yourself in an argument? It's got some good ones. If Rory joined LIV tomorrow, would you defend him immediately?
No, that's a hypocrite.
Pretend you always supported LIV. Enter a 48-hour emotional grieving period.
Yeah, I would probably lose a lot of respect for him. That's for sure.
If Rory came to short game, are you going to act normal, completely lose your composure, or ask to adopt him?
So I've met some famous folks in my time.
Yeah.
I'm not one that gets awestruck too easily. So
Yeah.
if Rory walked in, I'll probably ask him a few questions. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
One is,
what are you doing here?
why does Joe not like you so much?
Oh no, I'd pretend. I'd be like, hey man, hey, thanks for coming. Did Rory's Masters win heal parts of your soul that the military service could not?
Is this all Chat GPT?
Yes. I was like, give me some questions to rip.
That's pretty good.
Did you cry after Rory finally won the Masters? And were those allergies? Let's see here. Yeah, if Rory texted you, need a fourth tomorrow, how fast are you leaving work?
I'm already gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you would leave.
Shit grief, man. I mean, they gave you a bunch. Rory and Tiger are both at short game at the same time. Who are you walking towards first?
Oh, I mean, that's a tough one because I got questions for Tiger too.
Yeah. Do you need a chauffeur?
Yeah. What's the problem here, buddy?
Yeah. So what you got there?
So I know you and I have talked.
Is this serious?
This is very serious.
Oh, okay.
So this book is for you, Joe. This is Rory McIlroy, the inspiring story of one's golf's fearless champions. So I think once you read that, you may become a Rory fan.
Clayton Joffrey's.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really good book.
No, I haven't read it. I just bought it for you.
That's great.
Yeah.
I will probably read a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kind of read the back part of it.
This is the this is like the reverse Sean Ryan podcast.
Yeah.
The guests come on and give gifts.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you have to tell me about it.
Oh yeah. Let's talk a little bit about junior golf. So you've golfed and then you brought Casey to me and she did 9 million other things. All the while I'm like, golf. And then probably last year and a half.
Yeah, it's been
about a year and a half. She's like, I'm done with everything else. I'm ready for golf. Just finished freshman year high school. Very good freshman year. All district team, academically and athletically, right?
Yep. First team all district and then academic all district.
Yep.
And she's a newcomer of the year.
She's a 2029, right?
2029 grade.
Yeah. So we've still got another year before recruiting opens.
Yeah.
But she's working hard. She's broke 80 a couple times.
Yep. At least twice in tournaments and then pretty close a couple times. And then she's done it several times while we just play. So.
Yeah. It's fun to watch her development. What's that like? What's the world of junior golf? Because I would say, I'm not going to say you're like just entering in, but you guys are doing you're doing junior tour, prestige 2 days. You haven't done anything nationally or anything yet. But you do travel a decent amount.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, I won't say she took it serious initially. She expressed the interest to play golf way back when you first started.
Oh yeah.
And my thing was, I didn't have the means when Kaylee played.
Yeah.
The oldest played and she was okay. I mean, her high school team, I think they made it to district.
Dad.
Yeah. She knows this. And so
she won her closest to the pin here.
Oh yeah, she did. That's right. Yeah. By pure luck.
Yeah. Well,
she does have a hole in one too.
Kaylee does?
She does, yeah.
Wow.
He hangs it over Casey's head all the time.
So I do need to look this up because I was talking to Bill Rogers and I'm like, yeah, Destiny doesn't have a hole in one. I go, Jay's got 2, Abby's got 2. I go, I don't have one. He goes, well, either Bobby Jones or Ben Hogan, one of them never had one.
That's amazing.
And I go, "What? I need to look this up," because I go, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Dude, when I was on tour, there's a lot of really, really good players that never got them."
Oh,
I go,
yeah. I can still go pro.
"No, this back won't make it."
But yeah, so I wanted Casey to have a little better, if you're going to play,
Yeah.
I mean, I want you to at least know how to swing the club.
Sure.
And so that we took her to you, and I think I pulled the video up for you the other day when it popped up, and I was like, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
how far she's come. Still got a long way to go. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, it's
yeah,
cool.
it's amazing to watch. I will tell you, golf is one of those sports. I tell the guys that work for me all the time. Their kids play soccer and things like that,
Yeah.
but golf is a sport where it's you know in soccer, like if you're okay, it could be masked by the other players.
Yeah.
With golf, it's not like that.
No.
And so I will tell you, and you know this, like the first couple times that Casey had a big tournament, or, the first junior tour
Yeah.
or first prestige, I think I'm more nervous for her than she was.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch your kid fail.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why parents make terrible caddies.
yes.
There's some, I've met some, and I can't even believe they can caddy, but it's that nervousness. And it's like, who wants that on their team? Can you imagine, like, you're in the military, you're going into combat or
Mhm.
something, and you got a dude there shaking like
Yep.
a leaf going, "Hey, no, man, I got your back." You're like, "Are you kidding me? Go wait in the car."
Yeah,
Like,
and
we're not doing this.
it's crazy. Like for myself, like I don't get too riled up about much in anything.
Yeah.
But when she's playing,
Yeah.
I got fired as a caddy. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah, I've been fired.
Yeah, it is what it is. um, but yeah, so it's fun to watch her progress.
Yeah.
I mean, she did have a great freshman year. I think she exceeded most of our expectations for as a family. Like we wanted her just to go out, have a good time,
Yeah.
play well. Yeah, so
You guys are all like, "We just want her to enjoy herself." I'm like, "Screw that. She's gonna be good."
yeah, yeah. But she definitely did pretty well. She held her own. I'll say that.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yep.
mean, in the district they were in, that went all the way out to Laredo. I think she placed second, third, a couple times.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't bring all her stats, but she definitely had a couple top 10 finishes in there.
Yep.
So now she's starting to make that jump into the prestige. And last weekend the first day did not go well. It didn't go well for a lot of folks. I will say that the wind was just
Yeah.
absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
But she definitely talked about it in the car a little bit, and I kind of left it at what it was.
Yeah.
And then the second day, she had a great round. I mean, she had a couple
Yeah.
holes where she struggled a little bit, but shot a 79 and got
Yeah.
out of there. So
Well, I think the first round didn't go very well, or second round didn't go very well. Like, you can go on Instagram, find every kid that posts on golf,
yeah,
and that's every one of their posts. "I didn't play the best on the front nine, but I played a lot better." And it's like, yeah, that's literally golf.
Yep.
Like learning to deal with those emotions, accepting the, bad breaks and stuff. I think she's doing fine. I think she's got a bright future. 3 more years, unless we hold her back.
yeah, she definitely. We talked about it yesterday. She's definitely a younger in her class. I
Yeah.
mean, she's 14 going into her sophomore year.
Yeah.
It's going to be an uphill battle for her being so young. But
Yeah.
I mean,
She's super competitive, which is good.
yeah, she
And
definitely doesn't like. I won't say losing. She doesn't like hitting bad shots. Like you could see the emotion there.
Yeah.
I think you were getting on her a little bit yesterday about it. So
yeah, we do here at Short Game, we do full all-encompassing training. So like when I'm teaching a kid, I've never sat down and talked to you guys about this, but it's just the way we do
Yeah.
things. Like we get our kids in groups and we immediately start working on discipline. Can they follow instructions? Can they hold that club correctly? Is there order? Because we know that they'll need that, if they decide to pursue it a little bit further. And then as they're getting into high school, girls especially, like boys just kind of get angry and then want to challenge you. And so you kind of just have to like learn how to handle a boy differently because they just, I don't know, they like to challenge authority. Girls just get emotional and, they want to please. Every girl I've ever taught really wants, they want to make their parents happy. They want me to be real proud of them and stuff. And so they'll follow instructions, but, teaching them to deal with like, hey, no eye rolling after you
Yeah.
miss a putt, no,
Yeah.
whatever it is. They all do it. And I don't think we've had with Casey, it's coming at some point, but I don't think we've had, because I've never had any student, any girl I've taught, I've never had them not just like have time where we're like either at a tournament with me or this where they just kind of break down and cry.
Yeah.
They all do it. They've all done it at some point. They just like, "Woo," it's like
Yeah.
it's all right. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Casey had that
All right,
moment.
let's do
I
that.
think we're past that one. She had that moment, her
You
first
think that?
prestige.
You
I
think
know.
that?
Yeah. I say that every time. And yeah,
Because
she had a very
girls
bad
have
hole.
this certain time of the month,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god,
It's very
scheduling
tough to
tournaments
believe. Yeah.
around that. I know me and all these other dads, we got these horror stories where
Yeah.
you're like, my god, man, that kid's like tearing my head off, and they're like, don't ask. I'm like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I can tell normally when we get up for a tournament in case he's a little cranky. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
boy.
She's like, why in the car ready?
Yeah.
That's good. What do you enjoy the most about that?
I think the one thing I do enjoy is watching her grow.
Yeah.
I gave an example to somebody at work the other day. It's fun to watch her. Definitely exceeded my knowledge of the game. I've told you that before.
Yeah.
And then watching her go through the progression and a thought, you know what I mean, on the course where you can just watch her look at her yardage
Yeah.
book. She'll grab a club. You see her look at the wind, put that club down, grab another one. You're like,
Yeah.
she gets it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, I think
fun.
that's the funnest part to watch.
What would your advice be to like maybe a parent that's got like an 8-year-old or something, and they're like, and the kid's starting to, kind of show some interest?
Yeah, I think definitely if if the kid has expressed an interest. So my thing is golf is a lifelong sport, right? I mean, there
Yeah.
are folks playing in their 80s.
Yeah.
And so definitely take advantage, send them to a professional like you know what I mean? You guys do these classes here.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what got Casey really interested. I mean, your
Yeah.
kids, she adores your kids.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah.
Abby from day one, I think was
Yeah.
like a big sister to Casey.
Yeah.
And then Jay and, all your kids.
Yeah.
And so definitely I would say to any parent out there, find a professional that you trust, number one,
Yeah.
right? That is doing the right things.
Yeah.
And then just, support your kid. And
Yeah.
if they want to play, they want to play. If they don't, you know what I mean? Then
Yeah.
don't push them.
But I think that's too is like obviously I get pretty serious about it
Yeah.
but there's so few that go play a ultra high level. But like, let's say Casey never does anything else the rest of her life. She's broke 80 in the tournament play,
Yeah.
and the difference between tournament play and casual play is like,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's huge.
yeah, it's not even the same sport.
Nope.
And so she'll be a great golfer for the rest of her life, workplace, whatever she wants to do. And obviously, I'm hoping she,
Yeah.
pushes.
She really wants to go to college on a scholarship, for
Yeah.
golf and play. Obviously, there's a couple other things that she's expressed interest in that
Yeah.
don't. And I'll say this, so I'm going to put it right here out here. She wants to go to the Air Force Academy.
Yeah.
She's expressed an interest in that. We got to look, and they have no golf program for females, for girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do for boys.
Yeah.
And so I did write our senator, but if he's watching, thanks for writing me back.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, seriously, nothing. And so
I never get it. Like, this is a whole separate issue, but
Yeah.
like, I never get, because I send them letters
Mhm.
quite often,
Mhm.
and I never get anything back.
Yeah.
Congressmen, senators, nothing.
Yep.
I did write our attorney general, and I got something back.
Yeah, well, I could tell you this. I vote in the primaries.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a
You want my
constituent.
vote?
You want my vote?
Yeah. Email me back.
Yeah. I
know.
mean, growing up in the Air Force, right? We do this whole equal opportunity thing, and I really buy into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it, like certain programs, but golf,
Yeah.
of all the sports, right? Golf.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna. I get it. You're not gonna have a girls, whatever. Game.
What are, because they could only, it's limited to a certain number, right, of sports.
I don't.
I don't know if the Air Force Academy is the
I don't
same
think
as
so.
all the others.
Yeah. I don't
But
know.
it
Yeah.
D1 golf is. or
Mm.
D1 sports are limited to so many. Like there's like Liberty University has a men's golf team, but not girls, and so then it's I don't know what it is. I don't know if they don't have baseball on the boys' side and they have softball on the girls, or
Well, so I looked at that, right? So if I counted correctly, somebody's going to, correct us on this, but there was 16 men's sports at the Air Force Academy
okay.
and only 11 women's.
Well, heck, get them to start one.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So yeah, if you're at the Air Force Academy,
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
The girls want to play some golf. You would have a lot of girls actually interested
Absolutely.
in doing that
Yep.
because we have some friends. We know 2 girls that are going to the Naval Academy to
Yeah,
play.
the Naval Academy has it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So come on, we need the Air Force. Air Force, step up. Any other? What is it? Real quick, as we're kind of wrapping up, what is it you love here about Short Game? Because you guys are here all the time.
Yeah, we are here all the time. I think, Joe, to be honest with you, man, like you guys are family to us.
Yeah.
We've known you guys for a long time.
Yeah.
I trust you with my daughter, obviously, and
Yeah.
the feedback you give her when you get in her butt about something.
Yeah.
So I think just the family environment that you
Yeah.
have here, your kids are amazing kids.
Yeah.
And then, they're great men
When you're around.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I've watched your podcast. Yes. I'm like, man, the McNeils are rowdy.
What, the choking?
Yeah. The choking, the BB guns. I'm not going to say anything. We did BB gun wars, but yeah. Yeah. I didn't know that about Abby, by the way.
Everybody told me, like, so Abby, well, we didn't know. And we've talked about that. Like, I'm like, I mean, we thought he had heart problems for years.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lacey would still kill him now. She was like, Abby needs her butt beat. And somebody was like, I just can't picture Abby like that. We're like,
Yeah.
but she was mean.
I
No,
mean,
she's
Abby's very strict. I will tell you.
she's got brothers on either side.
Yeah.
So she held her own.
Yeah, she had to.
And she was Abby easily the strongest personality. Easily. Like Elijah was the oldest. Abby was in charge.
Yeah, I can believe that.
I mean, they fought about it, but she was in charge. And if anybody was in trouble, it was always Abby and Jay. Abby and Jay are like Siamese twins.
Yeah. Yeah. Elijah's very even killed.
He's doing stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
He just is kind of he'll let the loud ones.
When you guys get that out of your system, I'll be right here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's what we love about here. You're just coming in, it almost feels like home. I think mainly because we're here all the time. But
yeah,
you guys have always been accommodating, helping out with Casey, whatever the case may be. And I honestly wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what makes this so great. Like, we didn't obviously set out to do that, but we have like all the, and there's others, right? You got like Aaron and Chris and John and I'm like, we've attracted some really great families and people. It's really cool.
I think that's the other thing. And, Chris talked about it, and you and him. But yeah, we've met so many folks here.
Yeah.
Cam.
Yeah.
We met him on one of the leagues. Chris, obviously, Chris and I become really good friends.
Yeah.
Play golf on the side, and I go to their house. They've been to ours a couple of times.
That's super cool.
Yeah, it's one of those places. It's like Cheers.
Yeah.
You come in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think when you said you were going to open this place, I definitely had a different picture of what you were talking about.
Yeah.
But this place has definitely exceeded all.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
And Top Golf has nothing on Short Game. I'm just going to throw it out there. I say it all the time. Yeah. Top Golf may have great food.
Yeah.
But as far as the golf and the family type environment,
But our sliders and wings aren't too bad.
No, they're not. I've eaten them a lot.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it. This is episode 19. So I appreciate you taking the time to be on here. Thank you for hanging around, and we'll catch you next time. Hello. You're still there. Great. Hit like, subscribe, make sure the bell's on. You won't miss another one of these fantastic episodes.